they move from the light. Am I even real, even real? Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life. Who am I? Time is eating me feet glued to the floor, I'm not moving anywhere. Lost inside of a crowd that couldn't care less. Everything was moving so fast. Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life. Who am I? Time is eating me. Time moves on and on. Can I stomach it? Can I stomach it? Where did I go wrong? My fear builds an appetite, but time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life. Who am I? Time is eating me I remember the moment I got left behind. Faces fade to black as they move from the light. Am I even real, even real? Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life. black as they move from the light. Am I even real, even real? Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life, who am I? Time is eating me My feet glued to the floor, I'm not moving anywhere. Lost inside of a crowd that couldn't care less. Everything was moving so fast. Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life, who am I? Time is eating me. Time moves on and on. Can I stomach it? Can I stomach it? Where did I go wrong? My fear builds an appetite, but time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life, who am I? Time is eating me I remember the moment I got left behind. Faces fade to black as they move from the light. Am I even real, even real? Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life, they move from the light. Am I even real? Even real? Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life. Who am I? Time is drowning in my life. Who am I? Time is
Hello. So right now we're having issues setting everything up, and so it's gonna be a bit, hopefully you guys can hear me. So yeah, okay, you guys can. Um, yeah, I don't know what the main issue is. I just know it's not wanting to work for us. And so he's gonna try a few things and hopefully it works, and if it doesn't, we are screwed. I don't know. I don't know what else to do if it doesn't want to work for us. Because we're having login issues and stuff. So, I guess we could just, I don't know. What do you got? What should I do? Uh, hmm. I could easily just like do anything. I don't know. Okay. Well, um, I guess we could do some sort of Oh, jeez, I didn't know. Gives you 300 those. Um, I could do any of these quests, to be honest. Just anyway, is there any that give me 40? Ooh. I don't know. Let's just do this. See if we can get one more summon. I don't know. I was supposed to be doing a thing for my friend, and well, right now the thing is just being annoying. Can or can't? Hyperventilation? Uh, good. School of Relative Cognition. Beep beep boop. I was really hoping they added the skip button for the side stories because I just like mashing buttons. Yeah, I'm trying to get Phainon. I'm just gonna keep up calling it. I love the dialogue in Honkai Star Rail. Sometimes it's just like just funny. Alright. I have no idea what's going on. I can't even hear the game because I have to mute my they are all paint the 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 no question why I'm mashing buttons. I'm totally not mashing buttons just to get through the dialogue. I mean, I didn't say anything. Alright, let's see. I want a special summon Mem. Mem, I choose you! Help me, Super Mem. So it's supposed to be a the Doctor Ratio weapon. It's like, Doctor, you're huge. I don't know. Can you guys hear the sound, or is it not the Doctor Ratio? You guys can hear the sound, but I can't. This feels scam. Let's take a good look. Okay. Let's take a look. It's in a book. It's reading rainbow. I'm totally not playing Wuthering Waves in the background. I didn't see anything. Totally not. I'm trying to do my... Oh, shoot. I played that horribly. I am not good at this card game. It's hard to pay attention when I can't even hear the voice of any of the characters in the game. In this game, on Honkai Star Rail. Because I'm over here with my sound muted. Just so I can, you guys don't hear the overlap, which I wish I knew how to fix, but... not like I really know anybody who could help. I kind of feel like I'm talking to myself. I see the views at one person. That's just me.
Does it really work?
Me and you and you. Am I winning? Oh, let's see what we can do. Let's do this. What happened to my dinosaur? Oh wait, let's do this. I want this dude. We put him right there. And then we turn you into dust and we go. Oh my gosh, is that pan that's... Life is hard. Oh, I just noticed there's a thing that speeds up the thing over on that one. So, wouldn't it be crazy if my first 10 pull, well, not 10 pull, my one single I do while I'm live just so happens to work out? But, throw away this dude. Bring out the bear. Turn you into... And then we just do this, come in with this, and then we go whoosh. Fight. Oh, can you guys tell me what's going on? I have no idea. I am the OP. Nance really wanted to be a... Why didn't I win? I wonder if I win it this time because I have a bear. Little Gray, did you find the Pokemon? Keep it up, Little Gray. Okay, the Abyss of Fate. Did I win? Yeah. No, shoot, I'm losing. Holy fuck, holy, what's inside a fancy yoli? Alright, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, right, so let's do this. Boom. Turn these into this. And then we come with that. Boom. I am losing her, and it is sad. And then over here on Hawkeye Star Rail, I don't even know what I'm doing. All I know is my phone's slowly getting hotter. I'm done. Bind them, and boom, now they attack. Oh shoot, oh,
Spring forward, the gleam of old...
oh no, a puzzle. My greatest weakness. Oh my gosh, I did it! Oh shoot, okay, we got it. What the heck is that hand he's got? I'm gonna have to turn all of these into paste. Alright, let's do this. Just mash it. Let's get it. Okay, let's see. Oh, that was easy.
Perhaps there's more than one right
Let's
answer.
go. This. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a man and a woman and a child, I guess. I mean, I think if I say something controversial, the big people come here and be like, "What are you saying?" And I'll be like, "I was saying how much I was gonna eat the potatoes and the rice, and chicken nuggets." I don't know. I'm not good at streaming. That's all I can say. but I can try. I wonder. This time you modulate random echoes. And then if you use them. Well, it looks kind of goated, but not gonna lie, but I'm gonna try later. Oh, I did. It looks like I may have broken the dude's login while trying to figure out how to sign in. That doesn't sound good. So, I don't know. This stream may be my short stream because I don't know if we're gonna fix it. I'm just gonna have to give up and make for a bit. I could just switch over to Wuthering Waves. Just stream that instead.
Stream forward.
There we go. Do you guys think I can do this? I think it's gonna be like that, and then we come up this, and like this, and then we come up that. I'm so good at this game. Are you guys proud of me? You shouldn't be. I think I'm just gonna get these summons and I might just end stream because I don't think it's why is my login for Honkai Star Rail not working? I'm gonna turn this on auto so you guys can read if you guys want to, but I'm gonna be over here just. Let's do that. You know, it'd be funny if I just keep streaming and I just stream my reaction to watching One Piece. 'Cause, right now I'm trying to watch One Piece, and, yeah, it's going okay. Okay, let's finish this up. Alright, let's get you thrown out. Let's get you thrown in. Put him in there. Oh. Can we win this? No idea. But will we? We're about to find out. I'm at 2 HP. The enemy's at 26. Can I clutch or will I fall? Looks like I'm clutching so far. I have a plan. But this man's gonna have to give me this. We get this. Boom. Oh. Then we win this. I do not know what's going on. Do you guys know what's going on in story? I won. I have no idea how I won, but I won. Inescapable death. But I'm a woman. I don't know. In craftsmanship? Wait, was I supposed to pick something else? Well, now I can challenge Raoul. Collection. What's my summon? Swallow the poisonous herb. What the frick? The black tide appears. I gotta mention, whenever they do the black scene, or black text, white text, black text, white text, white, black, yellow, green, blue colors. I wanna finish the story, but it's getting a little too long, so I might just stop it here and give it a shot. Yeah, I might just I'm gonna just be right back. Alright guys, I think we have it. Let's see if it works. Please work. 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 We're in his account. Let's go! Now I can go farm crypto. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay. Sweet ticket for him to save for later. Oh, pure fiction? That's gonna be set soon. What's that sound of horror? Sweet ticket for him to save for later. Oh, pure fiction? That's gonna be set soon. What's that sound of horror? Sweet ticket. Huh? I don't know. Does this fix it? Let's see. Let's see. Huh? I don't know. Trippy just wanted to create the world. Does this fix it? Let's see. Let's see. Huh? I think it worked. Alright. I think it worked. Let's see. Alright. I turned it back on. Let's see. I think it worked. I don't know what to do. Should I just turn off the audio and hope? Or what? What do you think? Should I just turn off the audio? Because really I don't think I can. Yeah, because like this thing I can't do it. Yo, the rumbling is coming. Yo, the rumbling is coming. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my audio off. The question is, do I turn off your audio? Also, while I'm here, might as well mention how, from what I hear, supposedly this light cone right here, this Harmony brake light cone, is supposedly super OP for Firefly schemes. So if you were to get it and put it on your Lord May, it would go crazy from what I hear. But of course, I'm not the one to do the fact checking and stuff. So today, we are the #1 victory winners. Okay. Phainon. Is it here? Also, I'm gonna do this just because Firefly. There we go. Anyways. Phainon. That is some crazy crit damage ratio. What's this? I think he's trying to show me the zombie tribute. Oh, Sunday Yukon give him 95 crit rate. Oh my gosh, and you can see his traces and well, the light code isn't fully maxed. I think it worked. I don't know what to do. Should I just turn off the audio and hope? The sound. Just turn off the audio and hope, or what?
Feels like alien trivia invasion. Indeed.
What do you think? Should I just turn off the audio? That's so funny. Okay, the audio isn't bearable. Okay. Okay. So, we're here to review your account. Well, maybe not review it, just kind of like help you figure out why your strongest unit, Phainon, isn't being strong. Alright. Relics. You have the full piece of this set. Ooh, some big, good numbers. Dang. I'm pretty sure you built most of these. To be honest, I think he's actually really good. Although, I don't know. The news says what he looks like you're farming. When the number of allies on the field is not equal to 4, for every additional missing ally, target wearer does this much damage based on how many are missing. Yeah, this is gonna be this set's definitely gonna be your best set you want to go for. But I can always see that the pieces you have are way better. Okay. Um let's try him out in MOC as he so desired. MOC. How about we try on this one? Team 1, let's do Firefly. Team 2, let's do. Okay, actually, no. Let's go back. Yukon Sunday OMC. Okay. This one. Okay, so we want. Let's do. Where is he? Phainon? Sunday. Sunday still needs some work. Maybe I'm just blind, okay, guys? Yukong, and then remember it's MC, and then Team 2, just Firefly. She doesn't need anyone else. She is the strongest. Okay. Let's see. All the buffs we can. I don't think we want that one. So yeah, Sunday's buff's the only one we want to do because you can't really sprint. Alright. Alright, okay. Let's look at Sunday. His speed is 152 and Pheinon's is 113. You can obviously see that there's a little bit of a thing here. Okay. 69k, not the worst. Let's support, I guess. I have never used Yukong, so I don't know. Then you do this, I think. Then you bring in this support, go. And then I think you want them to attack him, yeah. I'm just gonna boom. Boom. Oh shoot, Sunday's about to die off. I totally messed this up, didn't I? Alright. You messed it up already, stop. Still hit 350k. Okay, let's restart this challenge. Okay. She has 2 stacks of stuff after using the skill and loses 1 when an ally takes action. Alright, let's leave. I wanna see your Yukong before I actually because I need to read her buffs. Let's just read. Let's just read each one of them. I only know how to use Sunday and RMC, so let's look at Yukong. First of all, I see she's E6. Relics, yep. Full speed, she is how the do you really not have many speed thingies? Dang, that sucks. Anyways, light cone. Okay, let's look at all these light cone options. Wow. But the past and future when the wearer uses their skill on the next ally taking action except the wearer take 20 damage. Hmm. Change light cone to course. After entering a battle, increase the attack of all allies. Abilities same type cannot stack. Okay. Alright. So we do Sunday and then we come in with Phainon. Alright. Ooh, that was a good one actually. Okay. So we want to summon. Okay, from here I think we want to do this. Come in with his ult, bring it down so he gets an extra point. Use his skill because you want to get 2 of the things. Don't use Yukong ult till Phainon has max stacks. Alright. Okay, let's ult with him. Bring him forward. Slash attack. Bring him forward again. Use the skill point. Do this, this. And now we're in. No point in skill with her either. It won't last at all. Okay, now that we're in this, let's see how much damage he does. It's about the same amount of damage as last time. Let's see. 14 buffs. Okay. So now, since you, from what I remember, you want to only use his enhanced if there's more than 3 enemies on the field. Otherwise, you want to use his blast attack, because otherwise you're not getting as much from his thing. There is no Yukong buff. Damn. Alright. I think you need to let go of his action. Huh? How do I do that? Whoosh. Yukon gives 25% crit rate and like 50-60 crit damage and 80% attack buff. Alright. Let's do it again. Okay. Let's see if we can finally get this, because we want to get the Yukong buff. Okay, yes, attack him. Do that. We come in with the RMC. We also want to use this on him. I'm just gonna speed this along because we want to get this buff. Do that. What is Yukong's buff called? Yeah, let's check Yukong. Ultimate. If rolling bowstring is active on Yukong when her ultimate is used, additionally rolling paying 2 stacks of rolling bowstring. Active allies of every attack. Use Yukong skill before Phainon. Ult. And when you skill Sunday, Phainon takes an action before he took it. You have to ult so it doesn't wear off when Phainon comes. Let's do this. And then we just do, let's see if that worked. No ult buff. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this. And then after we finally figure this out, I want to try a few different methods. Okay, so we want to be able to... Okay, I see what I need to do. Okay, we just go like this, this. Bring Phainon forward. He's gonna go slashy slash. And then Mem brings him forward even more. And she goes... I'm gonna want to do that. Damn it. Yeah, I'm seeing what the problem is. That dang thing keeps taking away my buffs. Okay. This Phainon's really annoying to use, isn't he? If you don't have like the premium supports like wow or anything. Okay, we want to do this. Then we come on Sunday, we do this. Then we ult. And then we come in like this. I want to use her bowstring thingy. Go like that. Bring Phainon forward. Skill. I want to do that. Then we do this. And then we come in like this. Let's see if this works. We did it. We did it. We hit the mounts. Look. Let's see. I don't know which buffs hurt. There's it is. Increases attack by 80%, crit rate by 28, and crit damage by 65. Okay. So this is Phainon when you finally succeed to build him correctly. Oh, I just got an achievement for that. Alright, let's... And they're gonna attack me. They're gonna go... I'm gonna use this. Because then they're gonna attack me a bunch. And we finish it off with this. Damn. So that's how Phainon works. Now, I want to try him in a more unconventional way. Because I am psychotic like that, I guess you could say. Alright, I'm going to do Sparkle. And then lastly... Tingyun. Without her, the defense shed wouldn't work. Huh. Well, I'm gonna try it this way, because I am... Oh yeah, I want to mention, Phainon does give something energy. Alright, let's see. I'm quitting Honkai Star Rail. Damn it. Alright, so he tells me that Tingyun isn't built. So let's just see how well this team does anyways. It's fine if you feel embarrassed. That's why I'm here, to feel even more embarrassed, because I'm literally struggling with... maybe I'm the embarrassed one? So Sparkle, the thing is with Sparkle, she may not have the action forward that could literally make Phainon OP, but she does have one thing, and that is crit damage. Look, now you have the same amount of crit damage as if you had Yukong, however your attack is much lower, but let's see how much damage this does. Yeah, it's not strong. Damn. Probably because Tingyun died. Except my Sparkle is not what I wanted to be. She's got the scraps right now. It's okay. Sparkle can live. You know, we'll check out all of your units after we finish doing this real quick. I gotta say, Phainon feels OP, but not OP. Why not change Tingyun for Yukong? Okay. Okay, wait. Let's look at your characters first. Alright. So Alright, I'm back. Someone came into my room. Anyways, let's look. Sparkle. She has dance, 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 although it's not max, but that doesn't really matter, does it? Her skills aren't too bad, or traits, whatever you want to call them. Alright. Yeah, I'm seeing you are really struggling with pieces, aren't you? Yeah, let's see. What if I try leveling this piece? Let's see. What happened to this? I don't know. Level all you want. Okay. Is there any pieces that are kind of mid? This one. I have leveled more than 5 hands, never goes to quit. Okay. Let's do. Can I do this one? Or maybe this one. Outgoing healing is good though. This one, no. Every single stat looks like it could be used. That one's a really interesting piece. Too bad. Oh, they're for Gallagher? Yeah, I thought they were for someone since they had break and stuff. This one looks interesting. That one looks really great. Oh my gosh. At this point, I don't even know if I want to touch any of these. Well, actually, I think I found one that it's what? Eh? Huh. There's so many pieces. Can I use this piece? Because it's not like it really has anything going for it. Which one is this? Yeah, this one's probably not gonna ever get used. Can I get use this piece, bro? Use any? Okay, I just don't want to ruin any good pieces, you know. Bad. Oh, use any bad pieces. Okay. Well, I think that one was pretty bad, and this one is uh is this better than this one? It ain't even better. What the heck? The thing is, you could easily just do. Shoot. Uh. Uh. I lost boots. Something tells me they're somewhere around here. Hmm. Were you running two piece? Yeah, you were running two piece. No, wait, you were running full piece. So I assume it's this piece, right? So let's see if we can. Attack, HP, attack, HP, attack, 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 HP, attack, HP, attack. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Scared of set buffs gets crit, that's why. Ah, Damn speed. Oh, oops. I. Oh. Okay, so they had potential, but they weren't peak. Oh, thank goodness, because I thought I just ruined your account. Like, oh, let's see how many summons you have right now. Actually, while I'm at it, 6 + 9 = 10 summons. Well, I think it's 10, because I know you're saving for the Fate collab. So, but I can see you are really close to getting this icon. The problem was the Phainon one I made them had double crit and all went into one bad roll. Let's see it then. Okay, that one doesn't seem too bad at the moment. Oh, you have one reroll thing, but I doubt you want to use it on anything yet. This one, ooh, that one was really good. And the Stardust stuff. Ooh, would you like me to give it a shot and reroll the boots? Because I could try re-rolling the boots for you. The only thing that you made was boots. Yeah, I see that. But do you think I should give it a shot re-rolling the boots, or are you gonna save that for up to you? The re-roll was given by you. That's true. But this is also your account, so I just don't wanna accidentally make the rolls even worse. I want you to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Oh, that one's crazy. That one's even crazier. I never really use the reroll. It never goes good. I used 4 on one Akon piece and it all went horribly. Okay. Well then, how about we give it a shot? I'm gonna close my eyes. And I want you to tell me if it went well. Then. Okay? I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna hit reroll. Okay, I'm gonna only look at the stream. So I don't even know what I got either. Let's see. Come on, stream. I know you got slight delay, but let's see if I'm lucky today or oh. I'm so glad you can pick the previous though. Oh, that streamer luck is all a lie. I knew it. It was a scam made by the people on the internet. It's just... Alright, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's see. Team Firefly, the Queen, and then with the Yeah, that one. Actually, do you have Kafka? No, you don't. Damn. Because I know if you had Kafka, I heard. Well, I know Dot has been buffed. Yeah, I'm seeing. Yeah, I don't know what I can do, anyways. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I wish I could do something there. But really, the thing that sucks most about Hell games now is okay, you know what? Yeah, let's do what you're saying. Let's change HMC over to Harmony so Firefly can see her little dancing raccoon. And then side 2, we're gonna try with Phainon and see if he can do this. If he cannot, then that proves Hellyo made a character that is not good enough or is too hard to play if you don't have the right teammates. Before using what do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me? Before using both Mei Mei and Home MC, they need dance, dance, dance. Alright, MC, where are you? MC has dance, 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 and then Rowan Mei Mei. Where the frick are you? There she is. She has memories of the past, which is still a good like for I don't know. No, let's just stick with what we got. Let's give it a shot. You never know if you don't try, so might as well. Boom, boom. Now we come in with the Phainon Sunday, which I see you still need to level your Sunday. Sparkle and Yukon. And we got this physical damage stuff. Problem is her break gives 60 boost damage, but it doesn't scale for break. But we're just giving it a shot, okay? We'll see how it goes. If it goes poorly, we're focusing mostly on Phainon's side. So I'm just gonna turn on auto battle. Let's see how well auto battle does. Uh This is why you need buffs. I know. For me, I would struggle if I didn't have auto battle. Sucks with DDD. Let's do this. It will take 2 Coco break to get through phase 1. Okay. We use his basic attack, then we come in with the skill. We go whoosh, and then let's play Gallagher. Well, not Gallagher. You know what I mean. Alright. You can play Coco instantly with Gal ult. No. Let's do this. Bring the team forward with Dance Dance Dance. Let's use Gallagher's ults. Just because I can. Man, I wish I had like the level of Mr. Pokey knowledge when doing this kind of thing because I have zero clue what I'm doing. Let's focus on this. Let's use this. Ultimate easy. Yeah, Gala Scuff Goddess set, yeah. Don't we all? Can't do shit like you should get your account reviewed by Mr. Pokey. He might actually just full on like have a breakdown. He'd be like, "What the f is this? The f is this?" Dance, dance, dance. Or maybe I should have used that after I. No, it's fine. No joke. Last time Kakoli was here, I clapped her 13 to 14 with Firefly. Oh man. I don't know if that's should like I'm proud, but like it also means free to play Firefly teams are just not gonna be cutting it for long. But man, good job. I probably would have struggled way harder if I had low team stuff. Mm, boom. HP inflation plus no fugue, true. Okay. I'm just gonna try. If we lose on the side, we're mostly here to test out Phainon and see if how well he can do in this. Imagine those freeze and the ways to clones is obviously. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right. You used to not have E6, was it? Oh my gosh. It probably would have sucked so hard. Or whatever other lawn it is. Yeah, the cleanse audio on. Dance, dance, dance. That defense gonna go to 9,000. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh shoot. Dance, 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 dance. Guys, don't worry, I totally know what I'm doing. I've played Honkai Star Rail for 5 days. You know, there was this one dude who, he basically played, Wuthering Waves, and then he played Genshin. And when he played Genshin again, he just felt like he was playing, like, nothing fun anymore. Oh, no. I'm just gonna do this. Tactics. Let's see. I was so happy Jing Liu got buffed. She started doing damage, and I realized I got hurt for better damage. Nice. Ooh, oh, that's really gonna hurt though. But I do hear, cause she now scales fully on HP. So if you had Hyacinth, you could easily just like go crazy with Hyacinth. Ah, shoot. I'm totally paying attention still. Maybe I'm a little bit more focused on Phainon. Maybe I shouldn't sing that. I think it's copyright, so if I put this on my YouTube channel, it'll be like, taken down. I was doing Jingliu Run in Divergent Universe, she was not able to do it. I changed to her, and she started doing 25 million. Oh, so that's how you got the 25 million. Okay. Oh wow, I'm doing the Lupa trial run right now. And in Wuthering Waves, holy guacamole, I didn't even use Brant. Huh. Alright, now we're on the spot that I was actually wanting to do. So let's see if Kafka can withstand a supposed, I think he is a, what's it called? Ravager, Lord Ravager. Well, he's supposed to be, but I don't even know in lore because I haven't been paying attention. Well, I have been paying attention, it's just, you know. Sparkle, pull him forward. Sparkle, use dance, 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 please. Come on. You're supposed to pull him forward more, Sparkle. Oh, no! No. Sparkle don't got DDD, does she? She does. I left it on her because I was seeing if I could do Ruin May with, you know. I got 3 dance, 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 one on Tribity, one on Harmony Seemed, and one on May. Well, it seems you one of them is on Sparkle right now, so I might go switch that for you then. Kafka really just tried to blast him. He's not doing bad damage, but I definitely messed up the rotation. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that, to be honest. I'm not you, bro. You have the skill, you have the magic fingers. I don't. You can surpass God with your teams. I'm still here trying to figure out what even's going on. Alright, yeah, see, like OMC, Sparkle has the other Dance Dance Dance, and then Chibi has the level 3 Dance Dance Dance. Um, so if we move, we just swap this over, because you obviously want your Ruin May to have Dance Dance Dance. Sparkle, you can get, let's see, Crystal's attack, no, that's not something we want. Upon entering battle, if two of the more of the characters follow the same path and characters' crit damage increases 20%. I don't know rotation, but he does 1.2 to 2 million on Broken Kafka. Ooh, okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be hitting that. When a whale uses their skill, the next ally taking action after the except the whale deals 20 damage for 1 turn. I think that's gonna be best for Sparkle at the moment, but really, I don't know what you can do. I'm gonna check something real quick. Alright, I'm back. I was checking some. I'm looking at this. I'm so sad. Her skin, you can't even see in battle. It really makes me sad at looking at it. Like, it's like I love Firefly so much. So seeing the fact that she can only, um, she can't even, like, compete. Well, I mean, you can't even see her skin. Oh, it's so sad. Sparkle. So you're saying Bronya's light cone is better on Sparkle? I guess it is kinda. Well, yeah. To be honest, if Firefly's skin was Overworld, I would have bought that. I mean, no, not an Overworld. If Firefly's skin, you could do, um, like you could see it anywhere, I would bought it so fast, you don't even know. But it's sadly not, and it's kind of makes me sad because it's like I would have loved to get her skin, but if I can't even really see the skin in battle, then I really just spent my money. Oh, planner ornaments? Which set? The Arcadia set. Uh, oh, this one. The one for Phainon. Okay. Do you want me to use all your Trailblaze power? And also, what team do you want me to use? Better than God Run? Um, yeah, for what team? I'd assume this one. With you, V Herda, Sunday, what was your team? Sunday, Triby, and then, see. Better than God Run is the one with the 280 mil. Okay, let's try it. Almost forgot to switch. Alright, let's see. Can we win you Some good pieces. I think I could just turn on auto battle, not gonna lie. Like, it's not like he can even do anything to me. He's like, haha, I'm gonna beat you, and then you're just like, memories. You can't get crack damage because it needs blade in the vat. Okay, so you ready to see if we get a good piece? Nope, not yet. Okay. What was I doing? Alright, let's see if I can get Lupa over on Wuthering Graves are doing this. Yeah, I think it looks interesting for quantum characters, but the problem is the quantum characters that are out do not need it so bad. Like, it's probably the thing you're gonna need, like, the least amount. Sadly, because, like, only good luck with Lupa, better get her. Yeah. Actually, let me check my pity real quick. Fire damage. Oh, not good. That one. No, a DOT set. Yeah, that's very niche and stuff. Yeah, but let's check my pity real quick in Wuthering Waves. I have to reopen it, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day because today is 4th of July for us, and I'm gonna be going to celebrate and all that, and it's gonna be a busy day and stuff. So I at least want to at least have a little bit more sleep than I'd usually try and get. Oh my gosh. Fire damage, that could. Gwyneth actually might like that. Wind damage. Actually, that one is crazy. What's 4th of July? Anyways, so I think this piece actually, if you would have gonna respec Black Swan, because this new DOT set is very niche, but I feel like it might be really good for Black Swan. I know it's good for Kafka and stuff, but like Black Swan might also be good for it. And yeah. Okay, let's quickly check. 7 pity. Oh, we got Diwali for it. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's Black Swan's got bag stuff right now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna unplug that. Okay. Um Give me a second. This might be really good for Black Swan then. The thing is, if you have Kafka, you would be probably in the best shape you've ever had in a while. Because recently, her buff is so OP. So one of the things that they gave her was a 100% attack up, or not up. You get 100% attack if you have at least 75 ER, and it goes on all teammates. So my Black Swan that has like 32 attack, well no, 3.2k attack goes up to like 50s something, and it's crazy. This fire one, I think you could use. Um, do you want me to use your fuel, by the way? Or do you want me... Actually, I think I'm pretty sure Kafka was soon in Standard Banner or Golden Exchange. It might be a while, but when she does come out, she'll be really good for. Actually, I don't know. She might get buffed or power crept like normal. Hope, but right now, you can hit like 600k with her signature team, which her signature team is Kafka, Black Swan, Wow Wow, or whoever I don't know what to call it. Ooh, ooh, Bishop. I don't know. But this could go crazy. Ooh, this one actually affect hit rate. Yeah, you're gonna want that. So this piece could be good for Kafka. This one though, this one could be really good. Um, you got it, the orb for Phainon. Yeah, I don't know for how long though, bro. It's knowing me and your luck, your account luck, it's done for, bro. Let's give it a shot. I don't trust it, but we can give it a shot. Let's go ahead and level it up. You got the orb. The bad hands you got. Oh, with the yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one. Wait, let's see. Holy, bro, I may have just gotten you an upgrade. Holy I think I figured out how the gotcha, the gamba rolls work. So now if you just switch that and then you switch that, you now get the extra damage, and he's still not that low on that, but he did lose speed. But yeah, he looks slightly better. Um, 1 second, let's see. Your Sunday. Yeah, that's your problem. Okay. Let's see. You got quite a bit of achievements still. I guess you could, if you have a Willy in a pickle, you could do that. Okay, you are doing that. Good. Okay, that's done. Let's see. Do you want me to use that one last fuel on, do you want me to use the one last fuel on, getting some more relics, or do you want to save that? Use the fuel how you like. Well, XP is gonna be annoying to grind for, so let's just give it a shot. And then after this, I'm gonna call it a night because tomorrow's gonna be a busy day and all that. Well, not really busy, but it's definitely gonna feel long. I'm not gonna ult. Oh my god. You know, I'm just gonna turn auto battle. I'm gonna look away. I'm gonna guess we will get a rope. But will it be good is the real question. After I finish this, I'm probably gonna go and make a video. Well, not make a video, I already have a video. Okay, that one's mid. So, will this rope be any good? On three. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Ah, funky time. If that was an attack main set, oh my gosh, Phainon would be happy. Phainon would be crying tears of joy. We need that one Wuwa thing in Honkai Star Rail. You know, like the thing where like you get but you can change the main stat. Yo, if we could do that in Honkai Star Rail, I think everyone would have so many better pieces. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, all I can say, Phainon. This is probably the best you'll be getting him, unless you can get better staff. Main stat reroll, yeah. um, by the way, I stole your Firefly, because Firefly deserves a star. She is the queen. She deserves everything. She deserves your life, your love, your blood, sweat, and tears. Your edel. She deserves to be E6. She deserves everything. Anyways, um, is there anything else you want me to do while I'm on your account? Or are you all good, bro? Because if you're all good, I'm probably gonna go ahead and edit a video real quick. Well, more like just make a thumbnail, upload it. Fi gets 500 break max buff. Ooh. Now, if you had Fugue, you would be hitting. You would have so much. Actually, I don't think Fugue is really necessary. That's the thing. I think she's only necessary if you're using the MC on multiple teams. Because if you had like the full Phainon team or Herda team without RMC needed, you could easily like probably be fine with her, like your Firefly team with her Raccoon. Gallagher is fine because you don't need Link Shop. Nothing left to be honest for this. Also, Phainon gets 100% 530 max buff ratio with 6.6k attack. Yeah, not having MC is pain. So yeah, and the thing is, I recently learned how to use Fugue from one of my friends. I learned that using her skill actually needs to be very specific because if you use her skill at E0, it's useless on Firefly. E1, useful because it's unique. Or, you know what? Let's see if I can pull it up. Uh, I remember there's a way to like see it all. It's navigation, no. Tutorials, game tools, inventory, database, bookshelves, account settings, tutorials. No, there was a thing I remember where it's like the book, navigation, mission, game tools, bookshelf. That's it. No, it's not. Databank. Okay. Characters. I think she's Harmony. She's Nihility. But if you look at E1, E1 gives a 50% weakness break efficiency. But so because of that, without it, it is basically all it does is gives a max of 16 break effect. Or I think it does give more break effect when you level it up. I don't know the max. Well, I don't remember the max. But she is so what her skill does, if you read it, instead of using it on Firefly, it is better to use it on Gallagher or Link Shot because it gives them break effect similar to how Firefly works. However, it doesn't apply the fire weakness. What her thing does, it makes it so that that character can lower the break effect, the break of the character. So if you use it on Gallagher, he could if the enemies didn't have fire weakness, you could still lower their weakness bar, and that's what makes her actually really good. Yeah, toughness reduction, or you could just call it like I don't give a about your weakness break. Well, um, anyways, I don't know what else I can do for your account. Let's do all your summons on this banner. Do 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 do. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that, to be honest. I'm really hoping, though, same as Akron and Feifei. Yeah. Alright. I gotta figure something out. So, does the battle pass give those yellow things? It doesn't, huh? Tribby got crazy ratio for no signature Lycon? Holy guacamole, bro. What have you been feeding your Tribby? Drugs, obviously, it looks like. Yo, your Tribby is like mentally crazy. She looks like she could take down an army and survive. She's she's been eating too many drugs, guys. I think Tribby needs a break. Well, what do I how about this? I'm gonna leave you off what I suggest you work on. What I think you need to work on. She's a 6K without buff. With crit or without crit? So what I think you need to do right now is come down to your Yukong. I see you've been working on these. I think this increases as she levels up. So you're gonna want to work on that. And probably that. I think you already know that though. But I think your main goal first is to try and ascend her first. So you want to ascend her, unlock this, and then you'll get more energy, which will help with your energy problems. And then after that, you want to work on leveling Sunday. And that's kind of all you can really focus on, other than trying to get the more, like, Sundays, light cones, or stuff, whatever you want to say. You just want to give him crit damage until he blows the world out of his pants. I'm gonna roll this. Damn it. Anyways, actually, she has 100% crit and Sakrados relic option. Huh. You know, for Sunday, in my opinion, instead of using the broken keel, I would use Lushaka Waterscape because you get more energy and then you also get a bunch of attack. You know, I wanna level this up. If this gets crit damage, I will leave the room right now. Okay, I'm not leaving the room. Yeah, you want an energy rope though for the thing, so it's not much you can do. You don't have Lushaka? Yeah. Well, you might want to work on that because this is the set I run. Like if you look at the recommendation, a lot more people use it due to it being slightly better due to Broken Keel only really giving a crit damage increase by 10%, which isn't too much compared to the attack up, and then also the fact that this gives energy. But you're still working on your account, and I feel soon enough you'll be able to just be able to do it yourself. You'll be able to figure it out. Phainon has 6.6k attack, so I gave him crit. Never can have too much attack or crit, so I feel like what you have right now will work. But once you start needing a better option, I'm suggesting you get Lushaka. Otherwise, I suggest your main goals is to level up Sunday, Yukong, and Ting Yun. That's my opinion. Anyways, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, so what do you do because Saber and Ultra are coming? Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. Anyways, I came onto my account because I wanted to do a few rolls. Just thought it would be funny if I could get that streamer luck finally. So what do you do because Sable and Ultra are coming? What I suggest is, I don't know, cry. You used all the luck on Phainon Orb. No, I doubt it, bro. I know you're gonna get Saber. I know it. Deep down, you will get Saber. I can just feel it. Just like I can feel my. No, I'm not gonna say that. Anyways, let's see if I can get one more summon out before I call it a night, because why not? Black Swan. I am curious. Have you traveled so many places? Have you encountered division? Oh yeah, I finally finished Mr. Magno by Sunday, and he's from Family. Did you marry Robin? By Sunday, and he's from Family. Did you marry? Oh, did I miss something? Did I miss something? And because I was too focused on just button mashing. I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't even notice. Okay, just because of that, I'm tempted to get a Robin next. Alright, Robin. Magnoy, how's it going? Pretty good. How about you? The preparations for my performance are almost done, so I'm free today. Just listen to a blues instrument circle. It's perfect for playing on the Express to help you relax. Sharing it with you. Hope you like it. That's right, I feel the same way. Listen closely to this piece, and if it's all of your mist and a sea of flowers. With windmills turning in the distance and sunlight casting over a maiden's skirt. Truly wondrous. Yes. What's going on with you, Robin? Thank you. Actually, I struggle a lot to convey my emotions. Hearing you say that puts me at ease. I'll keep pushing forward. By the way, there's something important I need to tell. Might come as a surprise to you. The location of my upcoming performance isn't. Your voice pack sounds good. Where's the download? Where's the download link? Robin.exe. Try to open it. Actually, what? You can. Oh, okay, never mind. Because of my tight rehearsal schedule, I didn't give you a heads up beforehand. Please forgive me. I'll make time for it. MP3. Alright, we're gonna finish this up faster. Because it is like 4 a.m. and I do want to at least try to wake up earlier. Because, you know, I know my, everyone's gonna be in the neighborhood next door and stuff. Instead, you want to sleep early? You need Fire Dog. Yeah, I swear, if I had Firefly in my life IRL, she would drag me in the bed a lot more. Cause wait, is Venturing doing a D&D campaign? All right, let's finish it off with Bootail. Hey, wait, I gotta do big keyword is wanna, not will. For real. Yo, let's give Bootail a really good voice. Well, ain't that the hoot? Holy fuckaloni! This weather, it's downright beautiful. There's these stars, like flowers sprinkled on a cloud. Just mighty pretty, truly fine. Far from home, seldom see stars like this. Real pretty sight, Dusk Dusk. Well, I'll be forked. Suddenly got a hankering for home. Fucking hell. Your home? My home, long gone. Yep. Long gone. Yep. Shame though, my voice recording is malfunctioning. Alright, this will be the last summon and then we'll call it a night. Anyways, let's spend like $100 real quick. Man, I wish I had that much money. Well, I have that much money, but you know, it's like I don't want to spend that much. So, do you want me to show off anything on my account while I'm here? Because I could easily show off something really quick. Do you want me to show anything off? Oh wait, actually, I wanna show off the Kafka. Let's do that real quick. I'm gonna go to MOC, and this will be the last thing I do, and then we're gonna go to bed. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. What will you show off? I'm gonna show off Kafka. No wait, no, we want floor shit. Floor 10, team 1. My Kafka team. Team 2. Let's do Akron. Credit cards is. Yeah, I wish. Alright, let me show you the premium team. Although I did do a little bit of changing and Kafka is still in need some more work. Let me show you. Alright. Now look. Because, so, this torture, you can see right here, it increases their attack by 100% if their effective rate is above 75. And so, if I come in like this, you'll see just how crazy the damage can get if it works out correctly. So you just go like boom, boom, alt. Kafka is still under the works, so she isn't at her peak. Because I know I could easily hit like a way bigger number. Torture. Who wouldn't? It's Kafka. Alright, we're gonna do Black Swan. We're gonna come in with Kafka. Svabalong. The thing is, I was using Kafka in her trial, and she was hitting some really crazy numbers. I also have her on the new DOT set. Also, if we use Huahua's ult, how do your 2-point characters do better than my newly released broken characters? I have no idea, bro. Now look, you can see they're at 50 everything. And their speeds are also really good. And then Kafka, because her new buff makes it so that her follow-up attack does damage or whatever. It's crazy. You go like boom, boom, boom. You know, I had to switch Kafka's Lycon just so she would actually be good. The arena champion. Also, this is floor 10. So it's not Kafka and Swan Destroyer of families. Alright. Let me show you the power. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Boom! New title after buff, yeah. Alright. So we want to do this. Because they want to get as many debuffs on them. Because I feel like Kafka and Silverwolf are the biggest buffs. Blade and Black Swan are good. They just don't feel as good, though. Silverwolf comes in with her full thingy, and then you come like this, go auto. And then Acheron just fully just goes into obliteration mode. Go like this. Go like that. He's gonna try to reinforce himself. But I'm gonna break him. Sound quality is 1080p for real. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I'm also seeing that the thing is horrible. Look at that damage. The thing is, I would show off Xing Liu and Blade, but you already have those two. So I'm showing off the ones you don't have. Do that, kind of this. We use this, it'll give us the DOT, no, not the DOT, the one stack that makes it so we have more of that one thing. Okay, now attack Silverwolf. Attack Silverwolf. I don't think that was enough, dang it. Alright. Go like this, then we come like that, and then we do this. Oh, I see. Oh no, we took. Yeah. And the thing is, I'm so glad she's back because I love using her. Look at that. Look at that Alexa damage. I don't know. Really, you didn't use it. Cypher means Silver better for Acheron. So the thing with Cypher, she used to be basically what people would call her is the new Acheron kind of thing, because she did so much damage that she was surpassing Acheron. So she was basically becoming the main DPS or just another DPS for the whole team. And so but now that but then she got buffed doing the the thing. So her thing became not as good anymore. So now she's just back to being a really good unit, but she's not the best for Acheron anymore. Zhao Qiu still stands supreme. Although Cypher is still a good support if you plan on using her. So look at this finish. We did in like 4 cycles total. Also, these are the 2 teams I used to beat the final MSC. I tried using Firefly so hard, but my Firefly was just not doing it because the buff for this MOC is just crazy. Yeah, MOC 4 cycle, 10 4 cycle, that's with the buff units. Now let me do it with my units that I actually used, which was like actually no wait, let's do should I just throw off my MOC 12 on then? I'm gonna do that. Let's just do that. So let's do this. We go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I'm gonna do full auto. I'm gonna let it do full auto, and I'm gonna explain some stuff. So, this is my strongest team at currently, and the thing is, even with the strongest team right now, MOC is still so tough if you don't go all E6 characters. Like if you had all E6, you're just breaking the game. Also, I love Cypher with her coin count. Because if you manage to hit like 1k coins, she's gonna do 1 million damage. Like, watch how much damage she does right here. 486k. By the way, we've only went through 1 turn. Or 2 turns, I don't know. 1 turn, yeah. But this is the power of things. Also, I think it looks like drops are enabled, so while watching this, I think you do get some free rewards, by the way. If you have an account on Twitch, you get free rewards for Firefly. Well, not Firefly, for Honkai Star Rail. By the way, this team could be doing so much more damage with RMC instead of Cypher. I just want to use Cypher because I love Cypher. And the thing is, Cypher's light cone, if we stop for a second, I have a thing which gives 18% speed, and if you inflict bamboozle, 16% damage defense down. If wearer speed is equal to 170, which it's 171, higher or equal, you'll get another defense down on the enemies. So you can get a bunch of defense down, and it can keep being. So you can get like 24% defense down, but I feel like true damage is still really good. But I still gotta say, Cypher is probably my favorite unit in the game right now. Like, her and Firefly are my top number ones. Like, Firefly, because she was the reason I stayed in the game, and I love the game so much. Cypher because she's a cat girl that is hot and her story was oh so peak. I just gotta tell you, when you finally do story, bro, you will love Cypher even more. So whenever Cypher is on screen, I suggest you listen because she's about to drop some funny lines, or some, because she does not like to play serious. And if she does, it's usually about her past. Already love her, yeah. 838k damage with Cypher's ult. That reminds me, there was this one time I was doing like 3k damage, or 3 million damage with Firefly team against a group of enemies in Divergent Universe. And you know how much HP it looked like it took away from them? Barely a sliver. Now, noted, I did not have the best buffs because I was pressing buttons and was just trying to get it done. But still, it was cruel and merciless. Okay. We did that in 3 turns, just barely. Now we're on team because surprisingly, Aglaya somehow manages to survive. After this, I will call it a night. I just want to show off. Well, I did 100 100 mil damage, and it took about 5-6 times to kill him. Divergent. To be honest, so I'm gonna, while this does what it does, I want to tell you. So in Genshin, they're making a new game mode inside, which is basically going to be a sandbox, and I hear you will be able to customize your characters and stuff. And then I heard there's a gacha as well. There's another gacha inside the sandbox that's inside a gacha game. And I'm just thinking, wow, Hoyo, you really decided to give up on the main IP to do more inside the game. And just realizing that and then looking at the other games makes me realize um that Hoyo is just either running out of ideas or has no idea what they're doing. Because Genshin, a lot of it is starting to feel like it's very similar to Honkai Star Rail, where the word count just feels hyperinflated when you could shorten it down to like 10 words max. Like they're very much they feel like they're very much a more words to make things make sense. They do not take the show not tell seriously, is what you could say. And you really can see that with like recently they did a thing where they showed Dainsley fighting someone. They recently showed Dainsley doing a fight with someone, but guess what? When he's about to fight, it pans over to a rock, where you then stare at this rock that shakes, and then suddenly it goes back, and he's beating the enemy. It's like, and then Honkai Star Rail, I feel like is slowly going the way of Honkai Impact Third. I don't mean that in any bad way or anything. What I mean is it is trying to kind of connect the worlds a lot, which does make it. Yeah. It really makes it harder to kind of get in though. Because these two games are now clashing with lore, and there is so much, and it's just so hard to kind of stick with it if you don't have anyone who knows about how Honkai Impact Third worked. Which really kind of sucks because it's like the lore is also like in Honkai Star Rail is getting longer and longer, which I think is the problem with Hoyo. Recently, all their games, their word count is just getting longer, 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 and there's not much we can really do about it because like they're trying to do a build up. However, the build up is so full of words that 90% of people who really play the thing aren't even paying attention to the words. They're just mashing A or whatever button gets the thing faster. And recently, ZZZ feels like it's going okay. However, the recent stuff feels like they're slowly turning the game into like its own version of Honkai Star Rail, but open world. So it's like they have an idea for story, but then they hyperinflate it. Then they have an idea for gameplay, but then people complain because the TV mode that used to be there, people complained it was too hard, and so they had to buff or get rid of it. And so we're basically like all these features that could have been in the game keep feeling like they get hyper locked behind Hoyo. Like the main gripe I have right now is with Natlan. One second, I gotta take a breath. So my problem with Natlan right now is the fact that within Natlan, um, all the characters like that make you get around so much faster are all locked behind literal banners. Bro forgot the breathe, yeah. I'm just speaking so much. I think I'm gonna need some water after this, but then I'm gonna need to pee a lot, and then it's gonna be hard to go back to sleep. So maybe I'll just watch like an episode of One Piece after I get some water and stuff. But even look, you can see even I'm struggling with the abyss. Like I'm surprised I've even made it this far. Like how? Like I'm barely making it through. Like, and I have banner locked. Yeah. So, anyways, back to that. So yeah, the main gripe with Genshin is the fact that all these characters are locked behind banners, and they're like the best way to get around. But then when you leave Natlan, they literally only last for 10 seconds. And do you want to know how you can make it last longer? You have to get E or C6. What is GGZ? GGZ. Oh, Gun Girl Z, the one that came before Honkai Impact Third that inspired Kiara, except Versa. Yeah, Versa is good in all places. However, I've learned um so if you play also I did in 23 turns with really good units. Anyways, so with Versa, I learned that if you're in Natlan and you use her skill off a cliff, you'll survive. If you use her outside Natlan, the moment her buff runs out, dead. And it really feels like they're starting to lock things behind the game or certain things. And so recently I also so it really feels like they're doing like locking it behind characters. And the thing is, I'm hoping Wuthering Waves doesn't do it either. Because I saw something talking about how what's it called? How the new wing thingy that makes you fly around, supposedly it's gonna be Arena Sita only. So what I'm hoping is that when we finish Arena Sita, it becomes unlocked and we can use it anywhere. But if they don't, Oh, it's not gonna look very good, will it? But I'm hoping they unlock it though. They make it so that you can use it anywhere. But we can only hope and all that. Anyways, I think really also recently there's been I've heard word NTE Neverness to Everness. I hear its gotcha will not have a 50-50 on the banner, which is great. Yeah, like yes, that's exactly what I'm hoping. But really, I'm hoping the game does not follow Honkai or not Honkai. I'm hoping it doesn't follow the Genshin route because sure. Um yeah. But I'm hoping it doesn't follow the route of Genshin because Honkai Impact Third, I feel like is a really cool game, but it's really hard to get into, especially for like players like me that don't really. If it was on my PlayStation, maybe I'd play it more. But I'm not one to really play. I like to play idle games on my phone. Not like Honkai Star Rail is fine because you can idle. Um, like Genshin Impact, that was really annoying. Like Wuthering Waves, I even stopped playing for like a month or two in Wuthering Waves just because I didn't want to have to do the grind. But then I came back and I got the free character because that was when I stopped. It was like around 1.2, 1.3. But I managed to get back in time to get the character. I'd log in every once in a while. But now that I can play it on a like bigger screen with like a controller, it feels so much better. But I really will sum it up. Hoyo games, Honkai Impact Third. You didn't get three free. Wait, what? What was I? Oh yeah. What is that? Well, so what I think. Oh, you didn't get free woo woo. Well, yeah, that was before you were playing, to be honest. He's a good character and stuff. At least you got all the other freaky stuff. But I was a day one player, so I got a lot more stuff than you. But that doesn't really change much overall, because really, I feel like Wuwa is doing something much better. Because the 4-star characters like Donjin mains and like they are still very much able to actually be used. Oh yeah. Oh, you were day one? Oh, then you must have missed the event. Damn. Yeah, it's you got the pre-register banner. Nice. Well, so Wuthering Waves does something Genshin doesn't. Wuthering Waves makes it so that all these older units that were like 1.0 and stuff haven't been power cut by the newer units. Cause like if you look at the Donjin mains, those people are crazy. Like that one dude who beat it with like a guitar and a bunch of other stuff. But like Genshin, if you look at like Kaching or something, they've been power crept. However, it is not as fair due to saying like, oh, it's been less time for Wuwa. But then if you look back, you'll look at the characters in Genshin. How many people you guys see that are actually playing Sethos, who is like a patch ago? Like the 4 stars are really starting to fall off, and the only good ones were the ones they made on release. And like the supports 4 stars, there's like few and far between that are actually good. So To sum it all up, I'm gonna explain everything I dislike about the game, all the Hoyo games, and then like about them. Honkai Impact 3rd. I love the character designs, and I think the story looks interesting. However, it is hard for me to get into due to me just not mentally. I just like to kind of be able to learn story as I don't know. It's just hard for me to like, because there's so much going on and it feels like overwhelming, and I'm not ready for that kind of stuff. But I love the characters, and the story feels like it is very interesting to me, even though I don't know all of it. Genshin Impact. I love the characters, but I also hate their designs. Because if you look at the older characters, they feel so plastic and old, and they haven't been updated in years. Although they're not the worst, but they still don't look as good. And the thing is, they're never going to get updated. We all know this. And then, but I love the characters like Eula and stuff. But the thing is, Hoyo moves on from these characters, then they're completely forgotten. And then I hate the end games because they feel like the same stuff. Spiral Abyss, it's literally just basically Honkai style MOC with slower power creep and HP inflation. The Imaginarium Theater, it's just basically the same thing as that, but there's buffs to certain elements, and you can only use selected characters. So if you don't have a long time account, the thing is not good for you. And then the new one, it just feels like an HP inflated wet dream. Oh shoot, I think my phone just died. Alright. So back to what I was saying. I'm just gonna finish off what I was saying. I'm gonna go plug in my phone real quick. So, the new Abyss. So if you haven't heard, so the new Abyss, if you haven't heard, they basically added a new Abyss. But the thing is with the new Abyss is first of all, the hardest difficulty requires either the most perfect artifacts or C6 characters. So if you do not have either of those after playing for 4 years, you are not getting it. Secondly, it is the only way to get the new weapon skins that Genshin decided to add, which sounds great. But then you find out those weapon skins only last for just about a full patch, which sucks balls because these people who spent hours grinding then have to deal with it resetting, and if they want those skins again, they have to get the new meta, which then the new meta has fallen off. The new meta has moved on, so then they have to get the newer characters. They have to continue that cycle, and it's just super hard for them. Yeah, the weapon skins don't last long, and actually it takes about but it just feels like it's getting worse than Honkai Star Rail, HP wise. And it's like all that time you spent grinding that, then you have to get the newer characters, and it's just an endless loop that just won't end, and it's just not as fun. And you can still get the primos, but that's not the main issue with it. Because, like, Alright, just make sure my phone's charging. Um, the issue is that all that money you spend is gonna go to waste. Otherwise, I feel, and then the stories, they just feel like inflated HP. Like if you look at Fontaine, it has an amazing story. However, if you actually look at it, you realize that it is just lots and lots of woods. Most of the time, people don't care about that. They just want to get through. And so it does not feel fun if you think about that. And even with a skip button, I don't think it's going to help them too much, but it will definitely help them get through it. But I feel like Genshin's already too far gone. Okay, next is Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail, things I love: Cypher, Firefly, and I love the gameplay, how it works, the turn-based RPG. However, I don't like how the game is going, because like the universal buffs, I feel like they might have gotten rid of those, the plans for that, but there's still chance. And then the HP inflation and power creep. Like I want to keep using my Firefly and it still be useful. Or she still be useful. And then the skin, that's just annoying because I want to use her in battle. I felt so scammed when I learned that you only got to play her as Sam. You wouldn't even be able to play as her in battle. She would just be in the Sam uniform, and I was like, ugh. I want to be Firefly. I want to take her swords and slice. Yeah. And then with Honkai Star Rail, these characters, like, I remembered why I love the game so much back when I saw this one dude. So the dude that I mentioned who played Genshin and Wuwa and said that Genshin felt like, he said it was like him sitting on a chair. He said Wuwa feels like him in his best shape, and Genshin felt like him being sitting on the chair wanting to take a nap after having some food. He just felt fat when he played Genshin, and he felt free when he was playing Wuthering Waves to sum it down. But when he played Honkai Star Rail, I saw him playing it, and oh my gosh, looking at all the stuff back during Bellerbog was amazing. Cause it actually felt tough and it wasn't HP inflated. It was amazing. And I feel like they've slowly added too much HP, starting with Acheron because they made Acheron too OP. I feel like they should have saved the characters being super OP, either for Firefly or for Firefly or for Kevin slash Phainon. Because if the one of those characters got this buff, it feels like they could have definitely been like ceiling for a while. Because I think the way they could save power creep in Honkai Star Rail is by making Phainon be the ceiling for power creep. But I doubt they'll do it. If they fail that, if they make characters stronger than Phainon, I think the game's done for. That's all I can say. Like, if there's a character that comes out and they're doing 10 million damage and it doesn't kill the enemies immediately, the game's done. Sadly, it's just like the moment Firefly and Cypher become useless and Saber and uh, Archer, I feel like the game is just not going to go to a good place. And I really love the game and I don't want that. But knowing how Hoyo is treating all of its games, I can easily see it going that way, which is very sad. Damn. Then ZZZ. I feel like so far ZZZ is doing okay. Like if you look, you notice that if you notice in ZZZ, so far the two strongest characters are Miyabi and Yishuan. So far both of them are good. Neither have been power crept. However, it has only been 8 patches or something, and it's just hasn't been long enough to really say for sure. But if they start giving power creep and HP inflation, which I do see some of that coming in slowly, I think the game is not going to go in a good place. And I think Hoyo is very much a HP inflation instead of giving new mechanics. But so far ZZZ is doing okay, and I'm hoping it sticks with its Guno game status and doesn't try to make super OP characters every patch it can. Just like characters that buff these units or these units. Like, I want to use Jane Doe again. Oh, get Yuzuha or whatever her name is, and all that. And then for Wuthering Waves, let's also criticize Wuthering Waves because I play it. Wuthering Waves, I think its biggest issue is the 1.0 area. I think it is doing amazing with how it's doing story and everything so far, which I still need to play, which I'll do when I have more time. Um, but I feel like its biggest issue is 1.0 because a lot of people play that and it doesn't feel fun. If they added the flying mechanic though, it would be so much better. And also, if you notice, if you go into your graphics, you can change the graphics to look brighter, darker, so you could easily make that 1.0 area look brighter if you so wanted. So the main issue is just movement in that area. Because I think Renacita feels fun because it's colorful and it also has the flying mechanic. Yeah, Renacita just feels more alive compared to the old areas. And they really need to make a feature that allows people to just easily go to these new areas fast without having to start the game and be stuck in 1.0 and go through all that beginning stuff. But they have the skip button, which makes it possible, but I don't suggest people skipping story because it's really good. But yeah, that's my criticism. So actually, I'm gonna mention this. It's kind of a spoiler for 2.4 story. I learned that uh Cadathea joins Black Shore at the end. I do not know how, I do not know anything. I just know after you finish it, you can find her at Black Shores with the our wives, Camellia and Shorekeeper. But you can find them there, and I think it's amazing. And I really think Wuwa is doing much better than Genshin, or no, is doing much better than all Hoyo games, because it is making boss mechanics that become tougher not through HP, but through new mechanics that make the game feel harder and more alive. Like in Genshin, when I'm doing Abyss, it's just like button mashing or just holding buttons. In Wuthering Waves, I was like sweating trying to beat it. But yeah, the only other gacha I'm playing recently is Wuthering or Fate Grand Order. It is not a gacha I would ever tell anyone to play, and I don't ever want anyone to play Honkai Star or Fate Grand Order because Fate Granddaughter is one of those gotchas that's like, it looks fun to join with amazing lore, with super hot characters. However, the thing that makes Fate Granddaughter not a good game for people to join is due to the story being all 2D PNGs. If you want to learn story of it, I would suggest watching it on YouTube. And then the gotcha, it was like a year or two ago when they finally added pity, which is 300 summons in. Which, but the thing is, the gotcha rates aren't as bad as Genshin or anything. So it's still possible to get characters in like your first 10 pull or something, so Fate Granddaughter is not a gotcha I would ever suggest anyone getting in to. I feel like Fate Ghost Story is amazing. However, I would never tell anyone to play it. Because I love Mashu. She is the best Kohai in the damn universe. I love Mesh. She is amazing. No, Fate Story is bad. No, Fate Story is good. What makes Fate Story bad is the fact that it's 2D PNGs. The thing is, I don't think Fate Story is ever going to be bad. I think it's just that Fate Granddaughter is based on tomorrow being anniversary, 8 years old for NA, and 10 years old for JP, yet it still makes millions of dollars. So, I don't know what to say, bro. No Fate Story is bad. Oh, that's what you said. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think, yeah, none of the stories ever bad. I just think the gameplay is not one you want to get into unless you plan on staying free to play and only want to do it for the gotcha. No, not for the gotcha. Just for the story. Because if you did that and you have a friend who's like super OP, like maybe if you befriended me, who has a level 120 Morgan with an NP5, you could easily get through the game quickly. But if you don't have any friends or anything, I think the game wouldn't be as fun. Also, yes, Vida. Yeah, Vida isn't super OP due to her being a Vida and a 3-star. 5-star being the max, but she can be a character that does carry you through early game because she does have a stun. NP5 in Fate Grand Order is basically C6 in Genshin. Except it works differently because you don't get all these like big buffs. It just makes your NP, which is your ult, do damage. Who cares about rarity? I mean Ryder herself. Yeah, she is good for free to plays due to her having a stun in her kit, which can paralyze the foe if they don't have a debuff thingy that makes it so that they don't get any debuffs. NP5 Guji? Who's Guj? No, not gameplay, but Vida herself. Yeah. Yeah, Vida herself is super hot. Yeah, I have NP5 Vida. Oh yeah. NP5, it's NP stands for Noble Phantasm, by the way, if you're wondering. But NP5 is the max amount you can go to. I technically have NP6, which is not something you really need. But the thing is, I would never suggest anyone join Fate Grand Order. It's one of those games that you just don't want people joining. If they want to learn the lore, they should. Through videos or friends. To be honest, I probably stopped listening to the lore around I don't know. I don't remember. But it would. I feel like the story is. There's definitely more story there, with less dialogue being super inflated than Genshin. Because I feel like Fate Grand Order was a great game that you never want anyone to play. Well, I think I should probably call it a day though. Um, I'm probably gonna call it a day. I got a day ahead of me. I want to at least try to be awake for tomorrow and stuff. So, I want One Piece to never end. You want it to be short so you can catch up. Now, to be honest, I don't want it to be short. What I want is a way for me to be able to watch it with no filler, no nothing, where I could just play the game or watch it without having to be like, oh, I have to skip this arc or I have to skip these episodes. But to be honest, I doubt that will probably come out soon enough, so I'm just gonna have to watch it when I can. Anyways, I'm probably gonna call it a night because yes, I just need some water. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Maybe watch a little bit of One Piece while I upload this as I do some editing, and then I'll call it a night. Okay, good night. Yeah, it is 5 a.m. So I guess I'll see y'all whenever I play or come back online.